Hey, for anyone who is unfamiliar, this is Juh. He is, well, you're pretty phenomenal because you are styling a whole stage of people. And like, what was your look called? The girl with the...
I called it Every Breaking Wave.
Every Breaking Wave. Love that. We'll get a wee image put on the screen of that. That was super
It was
phenomenal.
really cute.
Did you have good fun doing it?
I had actually, like, I put some music. I asked her, like, what's your go-to karaoke song? She said, like, yeah, that one. Put some on, and we were just like doing the hair and singing along and just had some fun.
Good. Were you singing or just her?
Both, yeah.
What about
I
like...
love singing. If I could sing well or not, like, I don't care. I like singing.
Do you quite like the pressure of being flung into the situation, or did you take a lot of time to prepare? Do you know what you were doing?
So before the collection, like we had it, like a previous mood board, like we studied like all the situation. I have this incredible architect called Oscar Niemeyer from Brazil, and I was inspired by his art in buildings to create that. Like for the collection, we create something similar, and today I just tweaked a little bit, like to create that.
I honestly,
So it was almost like a building up. I was doing a bit like, what do you think? And she was like, oh, that's looking good. Like, yeah, what about that? We had time today, actually.
To play.
We had a good time to do, so we had more fun.
I mean, God knows how she's washing it out.
It's easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Because it looked pretty sturdy.
One, the hair is completely detangled already underneath that.
Okay.
And second, I only use hairspray. So I don't have nothing. It's a brushable hairspray. Like if she goes home, get a brush, start brushing that, everything's gonna come off and she's gonna wash like in no time.
So do you quite like the avant-garde categories? Is that like your thing, or do you prefer, like obviously because you've won an award this year with WeLove, the Hair Texture Stylist of the Year.
Yes.
What's your favourite thing to do? Like with creative work, I mean.
To be very honest with you, like now my favorite thing doing after I moved to UK is empowering people to embrace their curls. I think like that's like every time that I can do that on a client, I go out of the salon so fulfilled, because after films, television, theater, TV, like so many other stuff that I've done, I think that being commercial, being inside of the salon and helping people to discover themselves, I think like that's my biggest prize. Like I go out of the salon and sometimes seeing them honestly crying and saying like, I never imagined that my hair was like so pretty like this, because over 10, 20, 30, 40 years of their lives, people are always, let's straight, let's do keratin, let's like a blow dry and that kind of stuff. And for the very first time in their lives, they have someone like let's see your real hair, let's see how it looks like. So empowering people through the curls to me like is the biggest thing that I do.
What's your favorite curly product?
My favorite curl, well, I love Design Essentials. I really do. I use on my hair actually the mist spray that they have. Now it's very crunchy because there's a lot of hairspray over there. I need to make sure that like are we gonna be okay in the wind. But my activation curls to the next day is the best thing. It just melts the product that I have inside of my hair. So I just can crunch it, spray a little bit, pillow shape is gone, everything is just like just fine the next day.
I love that. I've not heard of them.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh,
it's really good. It's really
okay.
Nice.
If you could give a top tip to future stylists, what would it be?
Believe in yourselves. Honestly, we're always gonna have Lady Gaga used to say like, in a room with 100 people, 99 will love you and 1 will hate you, and sometimes that 1 is the one that sometimes we pay more attention to.
Yeah.
The negativity is something that sometimes drags us in, because in life as humans, our graphic is always to go forward, always to go up. If someone puts a little bit you down, like, are you gonna remember? And that will be like resonating in your mind, and you're gonna be listening to that when you go to sleep and everything. But I always say, no one with absolutely nothing to give to you will always gonna be the one that's gonna try to push you down. Like, because people on the top who's always pull you up, because there is a saying, like it's very, very one that like those that Instagram puts on. So those on the bottom compete and those on the top collaborate.
I love that.
And I think that that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, always try to collaborate. Always look forward to people that are pushing you forward, because the first one that wants to drag you down, like, take out of your life.
And I think that's so true of the industry in general, because like, you know, the louder ones are the ones that you do listen to and you panic and you second guess every photo you put on Instagram, you second guess everything you do on social media, because you're not being authentically yourself that way, right? You're not selling your business, you're not selling you because you're too scared of what one nasty person might think.
Yeah.
So that's really amazing that you've got that back and you are so successful. So
Thank you.
what is your most, like, I'm not even gonna ask you that because we've done that, we'll cut this out.
I'm not gonna. I don't know.
Do you have any juniors working with you just now, like junior stylists?
I don't have my own salon. I work in 2 different salons, one in London, one in Folkestone. I moved to UK in 2020, right before lockdown, and started working in London. And then I moved to Folkestone 2 years ago and started also working in the salon over there. So we have a few juniors in Soho and we have a few juniors in Folkestone. And every time that the juniors come to me, say like, because for example in the salon in London, we put the juniors for a few stylists. So they are designated on the day, but it's never the same. So like as a junior, you can be like with those 2 and next day you're gonna be with the other us 2 or just 1 or 3 or that kind of stuff. But every time that the juniors are designated to me and they come to me like, I'm with you today, I'm so happy, I love working with you because you always teach me, because you always like, because I'm always trying to tell them like how incredible is this industry and how sometimes it look like it's a crap. Like it's something that in the same shape you can see, oh my God, I want to be there. And 30 minutes later, you are never more, literally. So it's so important, like at the juniors, for you to always be empowering them through CPD to continuous development, obviously, and to remain curious. I think that remaining curious is the biggest thing that made me the stylist that I am today. You tell me that you have one new technique, I'm gonna please tell me. If you're okay to share. Because everything that I know, everything that I've been building through this 20 years of career, I am willing to share. Because I think that's how we can have our legacy going through.
Yeah.
Even though if in the future I teach you how to balayage, in the future it's I've done myself. And then nobody teaches me, I've done myself. In your mind, you will know that I was the one that taught you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and one day you're gonna come in realization. It's it was that guy.
That guy. That WeLove guy. We love him.
The WeLove guy.
Is there anything that you would like to is there anything you would say to, well, let's go that. Is there anything you would say to a struggling stylist? Or salon?
To a struggling?
Yeah. Someone that's maybe not getting the business, they're not getting the footfall, they're not getting the clients, they're not getting the results.
I think that they need to give one step back and try to study what is making them struggle. I try to see what is actually its revenue, its pricing, its technique, its results, its knowledge, its location, because it can be so many different variables that can make a salon or a stylist to struggle. Because sometimes in the same salon, you're gonna have someone going forward, making lots of money, having clients all the time, and another guy that is as talented as that person, a great stylist, and is struggling to have clients on his chair. So nowadays it's very difficult for you to actually understand why you're struggling, but everyone knows. If you actually give one step back, get some good mentorship, and discover where are you lacking inside of your industry, that's the best way for you to go through and move forward.
I love that. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much.